Bien, bienvenidos a otro video de Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Como siempre, agradecido por el apoyo que tienen al canal. Si dan like y se suscriben me ayudan un montón. Así que, bien, vamos nomás que veníamos de juntar a ver dónde estaban los muchachos que estaban ahí esparcidos por todo el territorio. Día de lluvia, bastante trueno afuera. Pam. A ver. Ahí estamos. Ahora yo lo que tenía que hacer, aparte de volver a hablar con Dry Devil. Que el Dry Devil estaba acá por morir. No me canso de los árboles. Están tan bien hechos cuando los ve así. Es muy bueno. Ya está mejor. Antes se estaba muriendo. Perfecto.
Are you drinking with us?
Oh.
You want to start drinking now? Isn't it a bit too early?
Oh, fuck no. Who knows what to...
Bueno. Pasa que... vamos a
Let's have a
tomar.
toast to that.
Toast?
To pytam się jej,
Ej,
czy
tam.
nie chce wskoczyć na konika.
Ada, for fuck's sake.
A wiesz co ona mi na to?
She says she don't understand shit, huh?
Shut the fuck up. Both of you.
A co ty taki wrażliwy?
Did Henry take his sweet time with a rope? Or are you this stupid from birth and I just forgot?
Ah, he's thicker now. If Henry let him choke any longer, he'd be drooling on his shirt.
Chcesz mordę?
Shut up! Fucking hell.
What biting your arse, devil, huh?
I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back. But I don't feel like it anymore.
No to my się sami napijemy. Na zdrowie!
Yeah! To us!
You should raise a toast to Henry. You'd be dead if it wasn't for him.
It's as you say, Zizka, that we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the same table again. So, to Henry.
To all of us.
I hope it not fuck up again soon.
To us and to Henry. He's one of us now.
I glad to drink to that.
To Henry.
Za tę
A, como han
śliczną
reputación
cytatkę z
Henry.
łaźni.
Only them? You have more, no?
Tell us about it, Henry. What happened?
Raniek's dead. God have mercy on him.
Somebody rammed dice down his throat.
Not quite. But it was dice that paid him back in the end.
Kurwa! Dał słowo, że
Kurwa.
tym razem na pewno wygra. Ale znamy się jak łyse konie. Miałem go lepiej
Bien, y
pilnować.
claro.
Don't feel bad, hey? What about the rest?
And Bahuta...
Ah,
he
este
decided to
Bouta
redeem
era
himself. So
el de la
he could pass
iglesia.
the Lord's...
Co za jełop. Nawet
He got to try hard. Wait, fuck. What about the rest?
I also
Matthew.
found Matthew, but he grew tired of your pack. He prefers robbing old crones by the road.
zdradziecki, zapluty szczur. Jeśli wejdzie mi w drogę, zatłuk...
What did he say?
Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to add, Kurva!
That's it. That's everyone.
So, we are the...
Unfortunately. But the best remained.
So, to loyal brothers in arms.
Yeah, to us!
The beer's flowing like water. Ok, estos ya se están chupando hasta los floreros.
W
Ahí está.
moim ogródeczku rośnie różyska. Napój mi, Maniusiu, mego
Henry el único
koniecka.
sobrio ahí.
Nie chcę, nie
bueno, para cantar
napoję,
el polaco
bo
este.
się konia, kurwa boję. Bo
Nice.
to teraz ty.
What did he say?
He say you...
I'd be delighted. Underneath our windows, water flows so clear. Take my little.
Tanto-
I won't.
Lo que voy a pasar.
Henry, my friend.
Amnienie?
You mo.
No to wypijmy za to!
What did he say?
We drink.
Sorry, fellas. But
Say.
Está bien. Hay que decir cuando basta, viejo. Después la resaca, ¿cómo peleamos con la espada? A ver qué pasó.
I feel like shit.
Godwin. A ver, para. Antes de preguntar algo, quiero ver qué tengo que hacer bien en sí. A Samuel Dog y Battle of. A ver, vamos a bajar por. ¿Y por dónde se baja esto? Estos son. Yanshishka. Acá. Se baja por acá. Estará y débil por acá. Donde siempre está. Allá, por supuesto.
So, how did you...
Well, I still have both my shoes. I woke up in bed alone, and it wasn't even full of puke. So I suppose
I'm jealous. At my age, a hangover is
you always drink like that.
almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. And often you're...
Now that your band is back, can we finally start something?
Aren't you a feisty one?
Ok. Hay algo más igual para hablar. Master Try.
I'd like to
tiene-
Certainly.
Después eso. Ahí está. Shishka estaba arriba, me parece. O era... No, Shishka se está levantando, mentira. A ver cómo estoy de... podría comer algo, ¿no? Ahí estamos. Ese brocolín para... estaba... el que está con Cape era cierto. A ver, ¿a dónde está Shishka? No, acá no está Shishka. Estaba acá. Se tiró a dormir de vuelta. No.
What will you do now?
We'll give it some
Lo
thought and
despertamos.
see. Hopefully we'll know better when you come back from Liechtenstein.
Who is this Kubyanka, anyway? How long have you known each other?
We were defending a castle and hiding in the woods together. And he was...
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. When he gets drunk, he's known to provoke until... Did you see what happened when we first arrived?
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for cheating?
Aye. It's best not to play with him. You'd be better.
Ok,
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I should be?
I don't know. Alone, but when you're stalking Liechtenstein...
No one forced Catherine. She knows... Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky?
Aye, but...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp.
perfecto.
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at...
What draws you to him, then?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when things go to shit, he takes over. It often turns...
But speaking of fasting, I heard something
A ver,
good.
¿con quién tengo que hablar ahora?
In some
Con Shishka de vuelta, dale, Shishka.
Can we start the meeting?
Aye, we're... Right, gentlemen.
Están todos esperando y Vete estaba en la cama en
All of you,
calzones,
what
me
a
dice.
shitty fucking
Claro.
mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubyanka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
Well, to tell the truth, we were lucky as hell. We got there before it all started in earnest. That's why we managed to get those people out.
Lucky my arse. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know...
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
No salió bien.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have?
Ah, sí salió.
Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Berghoff will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Berghoff. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in after.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Bombergo, o le perdonamos porque es una marioneta de Sigismund, o Eric que fue el que mató el perro la otra vez, así que
Von
vamos a ver por
Bergoff's too
ese.
powerful. We don't stand a chance against him.
Ahora.
But it was Eric who led the attack on the Jewish quarter. He's the one we should strike at.
But that wouldn't do us much good. Besides, no, Sir Hans is right. We should get rid
Ok,
of Von Berghoff.
yo quería porque
That
quería matar al que
fucker
mató el
is
Firulai.
Sigismund's right hand.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft?
Nada que ver. Está con
Von
suerte.
Berger is holed up in Malishov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need 12 men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Berghoff used at Nebakov.
Now why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on.
Maybe Janos idea.
Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me Von Berghoff has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlets. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need
Tenemos que
is
robar el
for one of us
cañón
to
ese
get
que-
amongst the Pragas.
que
So he
usaron
can
contra
keep an eye
nosotros.
open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, what then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malishov.
There's not much we can achieve on our own.
But show me the fool who'd want to join us.
There's always a few mercenaries.
And how are you going to...
That's enough. Von Berghoff has to die. Painfully. And above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Está bien.
Well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
We really appreciate it, son. Believe me.
And we won't mind if you got a couple of more purses like that.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in this part. They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Malishov down stone by stone.
Ah. Company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve. We could do something with that.
Not so fast. We don't have the cannon yet.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to spy on. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlitz, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
Claro, yo, ¿por qué yo de vuelta? Hace todo el... Bueno, vamos a decirle que sí, dale.
I was afraid you... I can just see the look on Von Bergoff's face when we point his own cannon straight at it.
That's settled then. Henry, Catherine will tell you all you need to know. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malishov and find out how von Berkhoff and his people are stationed there.
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa ma?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat.
I'll go hunting.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the Pragas.
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here?
Listo.
Henry, can I have a word?
A ver, sí, Gisca, obvio. A ver.
The camp might be pretty dangerous. You got any advice for me?
Catherine's the one who knows about spying and that kind of thing. But it won't do us any harm if you make yourself useful there. I don't expect you'll just blurt out to them where they can find us, but loitering around the camp, peeking here and there, that's always suspicious, so watch it.
Taking Malashov won't be easy.
You'll find out in good time, don't worry. With a bit of luck, we'll get inside the castle unobserved at night.
What about that cannon you sent me for?
We'll keep that in reserve in case anything fucks up. And believe...
Bien.
Did you hear those two?
Tengo que hablar con Catherine.
When's the last time you...
A ver. Acá está. Uy, mira, lindo campamento. Miskovi me están buscando, así que vamos a ir acá. ¿A qué puedo cancelar? No, no me deja cancelar, porque si no cruzo por ahí. Allá hay uno. Bueno. Ahora que estoy más o menos cerca, podría ir directamente acá. Ahí está. Salimos a la luz. Grande el mapa. A ver. Creo que allá le veo la distancia. Uy, no lo vi. Perdí.
Whoa!
Tengo que entrar por cosa o por...
Oi, you! Come here! Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in.
Why don't we... I'd like to take a walk around your camp, but my purse is really heavy.
Oh. If it's too heavy for you, I...
Sí, amarlo.
But don't draw attention.
Crystal clear.
Gracias, loquito. Sigus Camp. Igual podría haber saltado todo esto, así que...
I'm telling you, ain't I? Your men smashed all my pictures. And on top of that, they drank nearly a whole barrel.
Hey, Catherine.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk?
Oh, by Christ. All right. But you better come this evening. We're too easily seen right now.
Y bueno, no puedo esperar por acá.
Hail.
Tendría que estar como escondido por acá, no sé, algo. A ver, voy a pasar el tiempo acá. Total pagué, así que no me tendrían que dar nada. A ver acá. O tiene que ser a la noche.
I'm here.
So I see.
Ahí está.
But you're
Ah.
haven't you got
Loco. Pero acá enfrente tuyo, Dora. Ahí está. Se cambió acá.
I'm here.
Ahí está.
I know a place where nobody...
Where's that?
Stop asking questions.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
No, esto no me
I
sale.
have, yeah. It feels a bit weird.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zhishka sent.
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlets.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zhishka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information.
Cuando se mueven los muchachos,
the
a
cannon
ver.
to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where's the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about...
Not much. I've heard...
Ah, bueno, no voy a decir nada. Who's in charge?
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, they run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan. I've met him a couple of times.
Who's this Grossav?
He's in charge of... He's a nobleman, but they say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him... Watch out for him. You know how it is.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked...
That Horison who nearly killed us all.
Calm down.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to
Se
join
parece,
up.
arrepintió.
There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man.
Ok.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlets. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den, and we'll get to work.
What about a kiss for life? Viste que está medio chamo. En 13 funcionó, me parece que quizá necesito más. A ver.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me,
no creo.
the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
Is it not enough that I scrubbed you all over? Is there anything else?
Is there anything I should...
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like... Although
what?
there's a rumor going round this... At first, I was worried they were talking about... Be careful.
That's all I need.
Get out of the water then. Oh, I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely.
As long as it...
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait.
Bueno. Te voy dando la vuelta, ¿no? No, no puedo dar la vuelta por acá. Parecía que sí, pero... Epa.
God bless you.
Eso es. Pará. ¿Cuál es el shooting range entonces? Acá no. Ah, acá está el shooting range, claro.
But sir, that's what you said last time.
Manuel!
Ah, ahí está en la parte más adentro de esto. No. Pasa que quizás te está dormido. Vamos a
What do
hablarle.
you want at this time of night?
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Lord Borumlaka, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
I'm the best warrior far and wide. Give me any weapon, and I'll show you what I can do with it.
You? A warrior? Bollocks. Judging by the sight of you, the hardest work you ever do is raising a cup to your lips. And we've plenty here who can do that. Is there anything else you can do?
I'm a blacksmith.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have to let you...
I could spy for you.
In other words, you're a thief. You're not a complete waste of space.
But I don't want to serve with... You know what? Take me to your command. The worst thing that can happen is they'll have me kicked out of here, and you'll be rid of me.
God's wounds. Or...
Who the fuck are you?
Ahí está.
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. He may not be a modern-day Samson, but he doesn't seem to lack courage.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
Easy.
Well, I could give it a go.
Now that's what I call enthusiasm. Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses to be... They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ.
You should come for a visit during the day.
Hang on. Why would they go past Miskovitz? That's not on the way to Sedlets.
That's what I don't understand.
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. There's a very important charter in it.
Okay.
And what should I do when I find...
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them.
What, take down 7 men by myself?
Do you want to be a fucking soldier or not? All right, then. If things get tough, come and see me and we'll sort it out somehow.
What if there's more than one charter?
Nothing a yokel like you, if there's more than one.
Okay.
And is...
Well, Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and...
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor... He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop...
And let me tell you.
All right, I think I understand. Find the men.
So, what are you standing here?
Listo.
Don't worry, sir.
Hergott, lad. You're...
A bit...
Isn't he? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. Some extra work will do you good. He'll go and requisition some supplies with him. And with a bit of luck, you'll get us something to eat without... Now go. And don't get yourself killed, all right?
A ver. Find the lost soldier. Ah, Mucha está acá nomás, así que... Vamos a hablar, por más que sea opcional, le hablamos rápido. A ver, espera, vamos a poner food.
What the fuck are you doing here? Get lost if you value your life.
Calm down. I just want to talk.
Talk then, before I kick your arse out.
Irache.
What do you want, then?
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold on. You mean that parchment we were taking to Sedlets? Dobredella. The fellow hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for. But all that's in the fucking chest is useless shit and some stupid fucking parchment. Hey, how come...
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it fucking...
Oh, está bien.
Let's just say someone important sent.
Ooh, ma... Lads, get him!
Oh.
You fucker! Ah! Ah!
I've been waiting for you. Ah, shit! What the...
You wanna try me? We're gonna gut you, you horse on!
Bad luck! Come on, then!
Yeah? Fuck that! Show your stuff!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! I'll rip you! I've been waiting for you! You! You won't get me! Bad luck!
Jesus! I'm hit! Show your stuff!
¿Qué se murió? ¿Cayó y se murió el otro? O le pega algo.
Try me?
No, no quiere ese escudo. Espera, lo quiero... ¿Dónde está el escudo ese? ¿Lo agarré? Chao. No tiré al agua. Bien, y este que no sé cómo se murió, que quedó ahí. Ahí está, perfecto. Necesito un bandage. Por suerte bastantes. Ahí estamos. Ah, este que murió también. ¿Por dónde salieron? Por acá atrás, Ah, mira. Tienen la puerta ahí, pero... Y debe estar acá arriba, No, no se puede abrir esto. Ah, para mí sacar la sangre. Ah, estoy limpio. Hombre, que está acá. Lost Charter. A ver, ahí encontramos los documentos. Ahora que quiero ver este. ¿Qué hice? Ah, lo tiré, qué boludo. Pensé que lo había movido al caballo. Tiene que estar acá, por acá abajo, ¿no? A ver. Acá, move the horse, ahí está. Bien, y ahora vamos directamente para... Ah, no puedo fast travel. Bueno, vamos a switch. Ahí. Ahí está.
Trouble. Got it? What are you whistling for?
Caballito.
Go! Die! Quick!
Podría... a ver. Ah, no tengo los skills. ¿Qué le pasa? Ah, bueno, después voy a... Esto no, Gunsmith, Marksman, Taylor. Ah, esto. Fit the code. Oye, lo voy a... Bueno.
Quick! Car! Quick!
Se me cansó el caballito.
Quick!
Están colgados ahí.
Quick! Go!
Loco, ahí colgado una banda, che.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
Ahí estamos, bajamos un toque.
You really won't have anything to drink?
¿Qué pasa?
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz? Did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well. He might look like a stripling, but he's anything. That's your mission accomplished, then. Here, take our Rock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And a bit extra, even if I have to go without.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
500 más. Y un Prager's
You know
Helmet
the first
Waffen.
thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, though. By the way, Henry, have you met Musa here?
No, but he's
big and strong, of wise countenance. Handsome, perhaps.
No, that's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. Dietrich here had the same foolish look on his face the first time that he saw me.
Well, you don't see many people like you, even in Prague, let alone in the kind of shithole Henry...
All right. But have you never heard of Prester John? Or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
Right. Our parish priest talked about that.
Truly? And did he say what the people in that kingdom looked like?
Yes, actually.
And you see, Musa of Mali is my name.
Musa of Mali.
Scholar, traveler, and physician. I run...
And you run your mouth off. We can chat later, right?
I hope we have enough time.
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper... You too, Henry.
Tengo que tomar, bueno, vamos
As
a
you
tomar.
command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone.
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you...
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse when...
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand.
I simply...
But I fucking do.
Bueno, vamos a tomar. Ah. Vamos a jugar.
Why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning...
A ver. Un 3. No, vamos, no importa.
Come on. That's the way.
Ah, salí.
Damn.
Perdí 300 de lo que
I
creo.
almost had... Oh, well. You were...
Come now, don't start blubbing. And now for a drink.
Oh, tengo que dormir, estoy en... You are drinking with the enemy, eso es eso. Oh, ahora estoy borracho y tengo que ir a una cama
And
seguro.
so St. George hops on his white steed and he rides to the lake where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur. It's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight! And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the humans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts beseni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Will someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
Ahí está el cañón.
What are your orders, Lord of Burmlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared our...
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go...
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. I'd like to hear any...
But we have to tell someone. Let's leave for Sedlets first thing in the morning, and let Sigismund sort it out himself.
Have you lost your fucking mind? If Sigismund finds out what happened, he'll throw us to that Kuman rabble in the hope they won't all fuck off back to hunt. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a... Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab...
Claro, de tomar tanto.
Kurva. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
I don't know. Anything. Have a look around. Check Chertan's tent. So maybe you'll find some clues. Maybe...
A ver. Este borracho.
Sigismund wants us all hung, drawn, and sing, my friends. Big Dutches like piggies. That's what awaits us from below.
So this is where Chertan lives. That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside.
Hay una llave, mira.
What could it be from?
Y del coso ese. Olvídate. A ver qué hay acá. A ver. Porque tengo nada de ver. ¿Pero qué he agarrado? Este... Lo agarré, ¿no? Este. Mira qué hago. A ver.
So Grozov owes Chertan money. Sakra.
A ver, pará. Porque quizá encuentre algo más.
Someone washed off some blood here.
A
dagger in a pool of blood. Jesus, that must be the one Chertan was stabbed with. But there's nothing special about it. It's the kind ordinary soldiers carry. Trying to find its owner will probably be futile.
¿Hay sangre o algo fuera de...? A ver.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
I found a dagger in the grass by Chertan's tent. It's covered in blood.
Ellos están durmiendo.
You've got eyes like a hawk, Henry. But
¿Qué
it's
onda?
a pretty ordinary dagger, the kind of thing anyone in the camp might have. It was a good find, but I don't think it'll help us much.
Se está durmiendo. Mirá. No, no puede mantener el ojo.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to keep looking.
Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Can someone explain?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozov is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
What nonsense is that?
Someone must have poisoned the wine while I was not looking.
Oh, he was hiding under the table waiting for you to turn your back, was he?
Where did you get the wine from? I thought you didn't drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country. But I follow the teachings of the great scholar. I tried other alcohol as well. But drinking mead makes my patients worse.
Mira cómo quedó.
If I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the...
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with some...
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for
eh.
him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very...
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you.
Lo
That
mató
doesn't mean I don't
envenenó
have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring... We won't leave this place until we clear this
Se
up.
está durmiendo.
You
Es
have my
muy,
word.
es muy divertido tener sueño.
What? But sir, you said we were going to move out first thing in the morning.
Se está
Things have
durmiendo.
changed a bit since then, or haven't you noticed? Not even a handcart
Se le
carrying
cae la
dog
cabeza,
will
está
leave the
dormido.
camp till I
Para.
give the order.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp
No.
meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
Tengo que hacerlo
But
dormir a
sir,
Henry, boludo.
Silence!
Que yo Henry.
Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from
Mirá,
Sedlex.
mirá la cara que-
He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you...
Mirá cómo parece. Aparte, no creo que tiene sueño seguramente y está borracho. O sea, las dos cosas.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this. That's what I'd like to... We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible.
You really don't have any idea what to do next.
How could I?
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone... But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you have to get rid of the guard somehow.
How much time
All
do we
right.
have?
How much time do we have? To
Está
find the
borracho
murderer,
y dormido, o sea, está
I'm
para
not
atrás.
sure. Grozov will most likely write a report to Sigismund. Then he has to appoint a deputy who will take care of it. And how long before he gets here?
All right.
Have you lost...
How else am I supposed...
Just distract him somehow. Don't fucking kill anyone. It's better to be... And Henry.
A ver. Tengo sueño, entonces... Esto es vino. Che, abrí una camita para dormir acá. Vamos a dormir un toque porque...
Clear off and don't bother me.
Ah, no me deja dormir. Dale. ¿Cómo no voy a poder dormir?
I hope Musa will know what to do.
God bless. Good to see you, friend.
Was it you?
I
need to ask...
I don't know.
You really didn't see anything?
Are you deaf?
No, I believe... What did... Crow?
Aye. If it was...
How did...
We are... And now...
There...
Him. The better thing. I've...
What do you want at this time of night?
Huh.
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the physician and not let you would...
Don't ask me.
It's always us common...
Look, why don't you go for a walk or something? Who knows what's happening with Musa? You don't want to get mixed up in anything dangerous.
Ahí está. Listo.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Ah, to hell with Grozov.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not Tinges.
What?
It is a
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. What happened? What happened?
Then the...
Did he
what? Lord, he poured evidence. It's perhaps...
Where was...
A bath. Catherine. Have the wine.
All right.
The best we just...
How?
That it... not
me.
The first thing you must, indeed, you can...
Oh,
exit the chest.
Right. All right. No signs of... Ah, cough. Oh, God, that's... Why? That'll have to be had. His red... I mustn't... Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
Has the night watchman rung already? Well, don't be out late.
What do you...
The potion is called
this, but if... Are you sure it was that?
Absolutely.
All right, now.
I'll search the tents of everyone who's somehow connected with the murder.
Wait a moment.
Of course.
First, even so, you have done more.
That's a good...
Of course it... Even if... No. If you say...
I think I'll just...
Good luck.
A ver. Search Stephen Crow.
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful, but empty. No poison.
Ah, todavía no puedo hacerlo este.
Shit. Ah, damn.
A ver si lo puedo hacer, aunque, viste, como no hago tanto, es acá.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, sacra.
Ya está, me cansé. No importa. Pues lo hago en otro momento. No sé si me queda el... Hago una llave ahí. No.
There's nothing here.
Ah, era la
Moose is definitely not to blame.
la alfombra nada más. Ah, tengo que ir para allá, claro.
The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Oak. And dry as a bone. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Ya sabemos que es Crow entonces.
Ugh, stinks of vomit. Ugh, just a broom. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to.
A ver
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Fue Crow entonces. Ya tengo que volver a Musa. Grosab, ese. En la T allá. ¿Puedo dar la vuelta por acá? Sí. Decime que voy por acá. Nah, joder. Joder, toca toda la vuelta.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard. He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times. Grozav doesn't strike me as a keen reader. At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. How could anyone drink all this? Oh, that's Valerian, I believe.
Valerian.
It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make dollmaker.
Prepare to defend Musa at trial.
Potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
No puedo dormir en algún lado, che. A ver.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
Bueno, a dormir. Se ha dicho. Sleep and save. Que vamos a ir a juicio, a la corte. Debe defender a Musa. Está lloviendo. Perfecto, vamos que tenemos el juicio. Vamos al juicio, ahí está.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. In the mean...
Nada, le damos, ahí está.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed...
That's not true. I took a few
Nah, le está cagando a pedo nomás. Yo quiero hablar, dale.
Your soldiers
Que fue
seem
Stephen
to
Crow,
die.
Stephen Crow,
There are
loco.
always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You...
Sir, I can assure you that Musa did nothing.
Tell me, why should I believe the word of a low...
Musa sí, no
Musa
vamos a
really
decirlo,
is
claro.
And
That is
No importa
him,
si
sir.
perdemos
One of my
reputación.
best soldiers.
let him speak then. I'm sure he has something... Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Well, that's simple, sir.
Claro, estaba con nosotros, estábamos ahí,
Musa was
le
with me
estaban
and
contando la
Commander
historia del
Katz
dragón
at
y
the
eso.
time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From a...
Musa of Mali will remain silent.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily...
I find that. But if it wasn't Musa...
Corporal Stephen
Chertan
Crow.
was killed by our corporal. Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir.
Era Kiss of Death.
He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked, but... And start at the beginning. What happened that...
Crow crept up on Chertan in the night and tried to kill him. And others would no doubt have ended the same, because Crow is an enemy mercenary.
What bilge? I've known the man for years.
He made it all up.
I found this dagger near the ammunition store. It's the kind the Prague soldiers carry.
Se tildó.
And thousands of others as well.
Well, then I'm sure you can show us your dagger, can't you? Or have you lost it somewhere?
I don't have to show you
Oh, no la
anything,
tiene.
swine.
Stop all this shouting! Listening to peasants like you two is painful. So what happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the...
Crow helped carry Chertan. He must have poured it down...
Sir Musa?
No, sir. It was not even possible. We...
Ha! Even if that
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
Igual quería poner la otra escena.
I don't have any of those things.
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Katz, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Zagrosov.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be.
You whoresons! You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Los 4 contra 1, no.
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve... And...
My head will remain on my shoulders.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't...
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us.
You can't do...
Indeed, I can.
A ver qué más le está bien, lo sacan a la bosta ese.
I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
About time.
Well, a lad helps with an investigation and it goes straight to his head. You at Sedlitz, you can look forward to training so tough that you'll go cross-eyed.
Have I got time to stop by the baths?
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip.
Perfecto. Bueno, vamos a frenar acá. Como siempre, agradecido por el apoyo que le dan al canal. Y nos vemos en el próximo video de Kingdom Come Deliverance. Saludos, gente. Cuídense.